All right, so I wanted to come here and do this reading today. I haven't had any written channel messages for a while. I'm not gonna say that I haven't had them for a while, but I guess I just hadn't sat down to write them for a minute because we just been flowing with. But I did have some messages written down that I wanted to put out here. Plus, I'm gonna shuffle a few cards as well too to just clarify and see what this could be about. Um, I was hearing Spirit say too that somebody is getting ready to learn the hard way that the wages of sin is death. Um, and even too, when we talk about the understanding of what sin is or what God sees sin as, right? How my love, there's so many different opinions and versions of that. But the one sin that I feel that Spirit is emphasizing the most here, when I said that, like what he really meant by that was the sin of people not living, their truth, not doing whatever it is that God has been telling them to do, sending them to this earth to do. And then especially those been working against those who have been trying to do what Spirit, has been leading them to do. So there's a lot of things that are getting ready to come to an end because not only does that death energy represent people, that passing away, but it also can represent the energy of, a person, hey Tawanda baby. It could represent the energy of a person experiencing a whole lot of endings because, you know what I'm saying, um, because of their choices here. Okay. So I was hearing spirits talk about that, and that probably means that this more than likely will end up being a judgment reading, a justice reading here. But we'll see what happens, okay? So I just want to read off these channel messages to start. Spirit, let me open this up here. Thank you so much for the truth. Thank you for the love. I do want to invite the benevolent ones into this reading to be with me to make it very clear and concise, and as well to protect us as we channel and receive these energies. Ashe. All right, so the number 4113 could be significant, 4113. All right. And take this how it resonates. All right. It may not resonate with everybody, but what the parts that do resonate with you or whatever, it may trigger your memory to, let it be. Okay. 4113 is significant. The name Jarek or Jerica could be significant. Okay. I was hearing Viva Las Vegas. All right. So somebody could be from Las Vegas, living in Las Vegas, from Las Vegas here. Okay. It could be happening in Vegas as well. You could also have family or something of the sort that is there. Okay. Um, Genesis is significant. All right. We could be talking about any form of Genesis. Take it how it resonates. All right. It could be the name. It could be the Bible book. It could be the car. Somebody could drive a Genesis. Um, Take it how it resonates. The Genesis could also represent the beginning of something. Okay. The start of something here. There also could be something that is relevant in the book of Genesis. Okay, somebody may have a favorite Bible verse from Genesis, or it may be something in Genesis that could be helpful to where you are right now. Okay, something is significant about Pyro's Pizza. All right, somebody could be eating that or could have recently had that. Somebody that works there, that could be your favorite pizza. Okay, Jet Magazine is also significant. All right. I don't know if they still make Jet magazine, but there used to be some shit back in the day, like the '90s, that was super popular. I feel like they don't make it no more, but if you know, you know. Okay, so Jet magazine could be significant. Something too, in particular, about the like the Jet model. Every Jet magazine had like a featured model in it where they would pretty much give like a rundown of her name, her zodiac, hobbies and shit like that. But she would have like a picture inside. So something is significant about that. The name Ethel is significant. Okay. We have Shywell Lane that is significant. Shywell Lane. This could be somebody's address or part of somebody's address or somebody that you know here. Okay. Something is significant about scuttlebutt, okay? I don't know if y'all remember from the movie The Little Mermaid, right? When they say, what's the scuttlebutt, right? Like, what's the tea, essentially? What's the news? Um, and even when I wrote that down, I was feeling that a lot of people, it's like you're getting ready to hear some news about something here. It could be connected to people or situations that are directly connected to you. Very much like that hometown energy, or, I'll say, especially if you've moved away from your hometown. But it gives like whatever this is very much like it's a, what do I want to call this? Like, what is this vibe? It's very much local. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's basic shit. You feel me? And these are the things that Spirit has been saying long since. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in this. You know what I'm saying? Pulled into the scuttlebutt. Don't get pulled into the irrelevant ass shit, right? So that could be significant. You could be hearing some sort of news about something that happened, to a person that you know or a group of people you know here. But what I will say too, even though Spirit is definitely saying don't get too involved in the drama or anything, for you, there's still going to be a lot of information that you need to know that's going to accrue this same little scuttlebutt type energy, right? Even too, if Spirit has been telling you in certain situations to stop looking for information, right? Don't keep digging, trying to figure out what's going on or trying to figure out what's what, right? Just let it come to you. Yeah, in a lot of ways, it's going to come through that scuttlebutt. You may hear something through somebody else talking, or somebody could be coming to you saying one thing, not realizing that they're revealing something else. Okay, how it resonates here. All right. The name Miana is significant. Miana. Okay. Something is significant about honey mustard pretzels. Can't say it. Somebody could be eating some right now. Okay, or this could be like one of your favorite snacks. Okay. Could be a favorite snack of a Passover loved one as well too. I just heard that. Okay. Masonville is significant. We have a Masonville that is in London or one that is in New York State in particular that could be significant. Okay. You could be from there or know somebody from there. The DMV area is also significant. Okay. The DMV is also close to Vegas. I believe all of that is kind of in the same little region. So that could be significant as well too. Back to that Las Vegas message. Okay. Um, Florissant, Missouri is significant. You could be from there or you can know somebody that's from there. Okay. A 12-year-old named Nikki could be significant. Okay. You can know this 12-year-old. Could be your child. It could be a niece and nephew, a cousin. Okay. Take it however it resonates. A 12-year-old named Nikki, male or female. Okay. Crimson Tide is significant. All right. That is given what, Alabama State. Okay. So somebody could be an Alabama State fan, football fan. Could have attended that university as well too. Okay. Or something about Alabama could just be significant. Could be from there or know somebody from there. Okay. Something is significant about a person who was cremated in 2007. Okay. This could have been a relative of yours, a friend, cremated in 2007. We have Henry County that is significant. Okay. Seeing scorpions could be significant. Okay. The actual scorpion that you're seeing or seeing, if y'all heard that bird. It was loud as hell, confirmation. But in actual scorpions or, seeing like images of scorpions, okay, could be significant. I am hearing too for you, if you do end up coming across being, be sure to look more into the spiritual meaning for yourself. Okay. See what resonates, see what that means for you. All right. Scorpios could be significant as well too. Meeting Scorpios or being around a lot of Scorpios could be significant. Okay. Take how it resonates. 1768 Bradbury Drive is significant. Okay. 1768 Bradbury Drive is significant. This could be your address, a past address, or somebody that you know. Then we have a work study job that is significant. Okay. This could be a job that you had in the past when you were in college or something that you're currently doing here, work study. I'm also hearing something about, what's the word? Internship could be significant, okay? So somebody could be in an internship currently or thinking about taking one, okay? Last couple messages here. Pomeranian puppy is significant. Okay, somebody could have one, recently have gotten one, or could be desiring one. Okay, and then Tupac Eyes on Me is significant. The song. Okay. All right. So Spirit, what do we have here? What is the message to clarify these channel messages? Do feel that this is just this energy. So let's talk about it, Spirit. Have the Kipper deck here. What do we need to know? Ooh, that flew. We have occupation flying out in reverse here. We have judication. We have sudden wealth and community here. I'm hearing Spirit say that there are going to be communities of people receiving justice in a very fair way. Okay? We've gotten to the point now to where I feel like all of the Darcy's, I ain't gonna say all of them, right? Because we still bringing some people out of the dark. But the majority of the star seeds now are standing up and speaking their truth. Confirmation. They're being honest about the things that have happened to them that were not right. They're being about the things that, you know what I'm saying, were working against them in heavy ways, and ways in which too they knew people were doing it on purpose. Um, and because of this sense of honesty that the star seeds are being pushed to have to admit that they, have gone through certain things, or just, speaking their truth, telling their story, there's a level of justice that can really, really come and play now. And I feel like with this judication card being here, this judge energy just that's sitting, dare I say, on this throne, this is kind of like God's energy. And the thing that I've been saying for a while is that God is very fed up with the treatment of, good people on this earth. Now, most good people leading up until this, time, right? We have all felt like it has been like an individual thing. Like we just been doing this work on our own to be a good person, or, in the community that we may have been connected to or grew up in or whatever, we may have been the only one coming in making some sort of positive change or difference. But the way in which God is doing things now, there are going to be communities of star seeds that will be uniting and coming together and speaking up in a very, very loud way about, again, what they've been through, but also about God is getting ready to do for all of us, right? Because of what we've been through with this sudden wealth here. You're going to hear also a collective testimony of how God changed. Yeah. Great fortune falling on top of the sudden wealth card here. And there's so many people, y'all, that this is a thing I think that really be like fucking me up so bad. I have never in my life been so adamant about like oh, I don't like you, or I don't fuck with you like that. So I'm gonna try my hardest to make things hard for you, or I'm gonna try my hardest to take something from you, or it has never been that fucking serious. And so much so to where I can't even relate to people who have done this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of y'all have seen a number of people who have devoted their lives to just being an evil ass individual. They're so disgusted with who they are. They don't got no love for themselves or who God created them to be. And so they literally have set themselves on this path of destruction, right? To just spew hate and spew insecurities and all these other things, right? And in the midst of all of that spewing, who got hit, who caught the shit that was flying, and all the innocent people, people who didn't deserve to be treated in that way, or deserve to have to deal with whatever these other people's problems were. And so for every person who had to suffer in some sense of silence because of same said activities, or people acting how they want to act here, God is making it right, man. God is uplifting these star seeds, right, in a very, very way. And it's going to start off, looking like individual testimonies, but it's also going to be like this common understanding of like, damn, it's a lot of people that, we've been seeing for years, like this person is really a good person and they've been, speaking their truth or whatever else, right? Yeah, we're going to see those people, you know what I'm saying, finally get that sense of understanding and gratification, right? That comes as a result of them being who they are, which is something that most people have not, you know what I'm saying, seen before. Yeah. They've seen us in this of always suffering and always having to, you know what I'm saying, make it make sense, or always having to get the short end of the stick. But when I saw that we are coming to a day to where God is about to uplift his people in a way to where they can never be put down again. They can never be taken from again. They can never be diminished again. And you, beautiful soul, if you are listening to this message and you know that you have been in this position of doing what God has been telling you to do, and you've had people who have been actively working against you the entire time that you've been doing what God has been telling you to do, please know that this message is coming for you today, to know that redemption, honey, redemption is upon us. And the things that I've been saying since last year, right, that for a lot of these things, the new beginnings that are coming for these star seeds, right, and the ones that God has really called his own and said, yes, you're doing what I need you to do, is going to come at the expense of what, he's going to take from these other people who have not been doing what they need to do. And when I say for a lot of you, there's this realization that is coming into play now, to where you need to understand how good it's going to feel to see God show up for you in this way. This message today is even kind of conveying this understanding, right, for whoever is hearing this, right, that God has not forgotten about you. God has not forgotten about what them people did to you. And God is so, and I feel like for whoever this is, it's like it's almost going into like a a feeling of like a personal reading or a personal energy now. But it's like for whoever this is, God is so upset with the people that have been around you. Yeah, the song in the background just said "fucking with my." It's like whoever's has been in the background of your storyline. Hey, beautiful, I just got your payment too for your private. I got you. I'm gonna add you to my list to record later on, beautiful. Um, but yeah, it's like whoever you are here, God is just so upset about the way in which people have been playing on your name or playing with your energy here. Yeah, it's all good, all good. God is not okay. And a lot of you guys, for real, have just been forced to push down your feelings, your emotions, whatever else, to just try to keep going and keep living and whatever else, right? And even too, in certain situations, some of you guys felt like you couldn't even admit that certain things hurt you because you knew within your whole heart of hearts that that's what people wanted. They you know what I'm saying? They wanted that type of energy. Yeah. They want that type of vacation of seeing you suffering here. But that's the very space where God is like, no more. No more of no more of that. Because more than anything, that energy, right? If you're out here oppressing somebody or pulling them in a direction that's pulling them further away from God, if you're discouraging people, if you're speaking, anything less than life over people and into what they got going on, God is just not okay. I don't know if y'all can hear that bird, but confirmation, God is not okay. And somebody here, you're about to see just how upset God is. Because the very people who have been in this energy of coming against you, they're about to suffer here. They are suffering in some cases, but there's something that's coming here. Give me a second, y'all. I was hearing that I need to grab these index cards for a second here. When I said something big is coming. I don't know if y'all hear them birds again.